We've just arrived at Knockan Crag Nature Reserve, which will be here for probably a couple of hours, but look at this table and chairs, and there's writing on the rocks of the table. Look, what do rocks do for you? Oh, little like, where does the fuel in your car come from, etc. What a brilliant place. You can overnight park in this place, £10. Obviously I don't want to be too loud, there's somebody there. I'm sure they're not asleep, they've probably gone on a parking on a trail somewhere. How brilliant is that? That's where we're parked for a little bit. Michael's over there. Toilets here. We've even got, in the middle of nowhere, you've got an electric vehicle charging point there. So there we are. So that's let's just give you a scenic tour there. We're going to go on a trail now, which will last however long it lasts. That's the toilets there. I don't know what that sort of round building is there, probably information and stuff. We'll have a look at that. But look at the views. Absolutely out of this world. Look at that. Again, blowy. Don't need to take the drone up because you've got some beautiful footage from here. Right the way across. So definitely a must-see place. Knockan Crag. If I'd have known about this, to be honest, our campsite is only 8-10 minutes away from here. If I'd have known about this, to be fair, I'd have probably stayed overnight here, wouldn't we, Lynn?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, can you imagine waking up to this? Yeah, absolutely sensational. So this is what Knockan Crag is on the sign there. Oh, what a great there. So, how they formed it. So there we are there. So we're going to go. There's that round building there, and there's the trek. Wow, look at that, goes right in a little bit of a
circle,
in a big circle. So we go right the way. So that doesn't look too much of a trek, does it? Does it say?
I don't know how far it is.
It doesn't actually say, does it?
Does not say, no.
Doesn't say, but anyway. Dress for the weather. That bit put me off, but it's okay. We'll see how far I can get. Walking up the Knockan Crag. There we are. There's the view down there. We're now coming to this round building. Now, looks like some sort of information thing, but we shall find out when we get here. As you can see, it gets very cold here in the winter. These two are frozen to death by the look of it.
Teddy Wogan, that.
Teddy Wogan.
I was going to sit on his knee.
Hey? So here, come and discover how the planet works. How can the older rock end up on top of layers of younger rocks?
I was wondering that.
The older rocks have been shoved up and over the younger layers by massive forces from deep within the earth. Oh, I see, yeah, so the earth pushes...
It sort of makes sense anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, the earth pushes it up.
Yeah.
What a lovely little... again, if it gets windy...
Oh, look at the way they've done the glasses, and it's like the mountain view.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah. There's actually an explanation of what the mountains are in there. There's all the mountains there. And there's... I don't know whether the camera can pick up the reading there, but brilliantly thought out. Well, there we are. So we continue the hike, which we sort of go in a circle, and there's another statue here. It's from the Ice Ages.
She's got a hammer. No, she's got no backbone on her, so she's not from the Ice Ages, is she?
Local police officer.
She's got a rucksack there.
As we get higher, the scenery just gets even more impressive. It's like a zigzag track. That's where the vans are. Brilliant. There's Michael and Lynn up front. The nice part about the trail, as you're going along, look,
600 million years.
600 million years. There's little factual stones giving you, there's a footprint there, 600 million years old, 500 million years old, 400 million years old, and the views are just getting better and better. And as you can see, we've gone even higher. Completely out of breath now. Oh, cool. There are Lynn and Mike walking on in front. And the two dogs. Further on, going to be walking all the way around, I think. But again, look, scenery to die for. Obviously not that I want to die, but you know, that's where we've come from. Looks like there's another track on the other side. If you look at the winding path without steps, we've got all these steps. Done about 5,000 of them so far. Whew. As you can tell, I'm rather out of breath. One-handed. I can't tell you now, see Michael, then, because you'll realise we're cheating. Calm coming down in this parachute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well,
Come on,
the climb.
I nearly had to have a lie down off to get up through that lot. But absolutely worth it. It's so peaceful and quiet. Lynn and Mike have just gone up to the viewpoint, which is up the top there. Just a little bit too far for me. I'll keep to the straight, but I'm sitting here nice and peaceful, just looking at that. I could sit here all day long. It's absolutely, it's like being in another world, it really is. I think we've got the best of the weather, the best. This is just amazing. Two dogs back from the viewpoint. We wait to hear what the views were like. What was it like?
There was a lovely breeze up there.
Was there?
Yeah.
There's a lovely rest down here.
Wasn't that far up, actually?
No, I know.
Oops.
Is it worth going up?
Yeah, it was, like you say, you could see the other side.
Michael.
The breeze suddenly hits you up there. You don't realise how much this is protecting you, eh?
Yeah. Well, you're all wrapped up for any weather, aren't you?
You needed it up there, didn't you?
You did, yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we are. Look at that. Beautiful walk. It's been hard work for me, but as we've said before, absolutely worth every step. It's probably took us just under an hour or so to reach where we are, but fortunately not a very, very slight descent. Nearly at the top. On our way back down. Van down there, which shows you how high we've come. Look at that. There's another van there now. Where you can see making a home on the stone. There we are. You can actually sit here for a bit, which I intend to, and then obviously you've got the, I don't know whether it's, I couldn't really say you call it a lock, but it's like little sort of ponds, not quite big enough for lakes, but little ponds all over the place. There's obviously, there are little streams of water coming down the mountain, but stunning, whatever it is. You see in there, I don't know whether you can see in there, but that's where the water's trickling down the mountain, underneath the mountain, so to speak. You can hear the trickling down there. It's coming through the ground there, look, down into there, and trickling all the way down. One would presume it ends up in that sort of lake. I don't know whether you can see them on there, but there's Lynn and Michael right the way down. Didn't wait for me. Left me all on my own to die. Oh, I bet the dogs will be shattered. What she doesn't realise, the van is in the distance there. When they get there, I've got the keys. Oh. But I've got to say, that's one of the best walks I've ever had in my life. It honestly is worth every second. Probably took about an hour and a half to go all the way round, but that is my new highlight of the trip. So as I come down the steps, there's the water trickling down, you see, all the way there, down the path, right the way. That's the same trickle as we went above, finding its way right the way down. In fact, there's a bigger fall down the side there. There we are. How cool is that? That obviously meets right the way down the bottom as well. There we are. Lynn's just pointed out Billy Connolly was here when Billy Connolly did his world tour of Scotland. It's only, what, 32 years ago that he did that?
Oh, they've got a visitor box.
Look at the old...
Oh no, they've got a visitor box. book.
A visitor book as well. Look at that. Breathtaking sea tours. We're actually Whaligoe Steps. As to what it is or where it is, no idea. It's like a harbour looking at that. Books on sale, £2.50. Upkeep of the steps, and we're going to visit a book. I don't know whether there's there's a pen there. Do you want to write our name in it, Lynn?
We will do when we've been down.
Oh, it's that windy. Open the book, and the steps go down here. Only a little car park. Well, you can see we've got a few vans there. So, yep. Let's go down the steps. I'm going at the back because look at the picture there. They're not pushing me.
Not leave that there.
Cliffs, please take care. Potentially maybe not the best one to take the dogs on, but yeah. Michael's always desperate to get the dogs.
Stick that thing up your arse in a minute.
There we are, look at that beautiful view.
Oh, careful of them. Oh, bloody hell.
What?
It looks a bit steep.
Well, let's go and have a look at the end first.
Wait a minute. Like, let me get these two on.
Yeah, I'll get one.
How do I up it?
Hold that bike going down the steps, good luck.
Be careful, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, look at that. It's not, it's okay, look. Wow. Oh, look at that they've got.
Oh my goodness, how did they get
I don't know, but we've got to go, haven't we? On the other side. Got to go. Oh yeah, we can go on the top of that one.
He's got some stuff on it.
Look at this. Wow. Look at that. See, they've stood on the other side down there on top. You could actually walk around there quite comfortably. Look at that down there. No need to get the drone up because we're high enough as it is. Wow. This to me is the best one so far. Get the camera right the way. Certainly don't want to go too near the edge there. Wow. Steps are going to go right the way down to the bottom, I'm sure. Little waterfall there, going right to the bottom. Oh my God, this is awesome, isn't it? Are you okay, mate? For the height?
Don't you dare go over there.
Why?
You're not.
Why?
Because you'll fall off.
I probably should, I won't. I'm alright.
Kevin.
Oh, don't be silly, you've got to go to the top there.
Go down the steps.
You go down the steps, I'll follow you down, because I won't get up. Wow. What a clever little walk that was. I'm proud of myself there, that was quite scary. Oh, the birds there, look. Wow. Just wow. We're actually higher than them down there. Oh, there's waterfall down the cliff here. I'm turning back because I must admit my stomach is going a bit. Yeah, my stomach's going there a bit. Big waterfall down here, down the cliff. Lynn's not impressed. It's okay, Lynn. Well, I'm okay. Right. Now I'm on the other side. Now my problem is, you can go right the way down these steps, but it's going to take me a bit of time to get back. But that was an amazing experience, to be fair. That was the highlight of my walk so far. Look at that. Going down's the easy bit. Coming up might be a time constraint. I'll take some more pictures when we get to the bottom. There you are, we've just arrived down the bottom. Bless them, the two dogs have made it to the bottom. God knows getting back up. And we look up, that's where we can go in there. A lot of steps to get back up. It'll definitely be taking me time. And over there goes down to the North Sea. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that.
Look at the cliffs.
That's what I saw from the other side, Lynn.
All the cliffs.
Yeah, I know.
Look at all the sanctuaries.
Well, just behind the corner there, you can't see it there. There's a waterfall. Like that one
Yeah.
on Sky. Look at that.
Like kilt.
Yeah, around the corner there. Well, I've got that on film.
Okay.
But there we are. That's, you can't really see the rock I was on, but it's right at the top there. And there's a waterfall around the other side, which we saw before.
Look at all the lines in the rock, Kevin.
Yeah.
Centuries and thousands.
Oh yeah.
of years.
Well, we're talking millions of years probably. Look at that.
Millions of years.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Bless them. This to me is the highlight
Is it?
so far. Standing on that, it was just unbelievable. And it's only I stood there, you're in no danger. There's a lot of distance either side, but then you look and you think, once, not slip, gust of wind,
Yeah, and you'd
which
be
isn't
gone.
going to come, you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need to not swim because you'd be dead.
Yeah, I know.
But look at that. I'm not going to climb down there. I must admit, in my youth, I'd have been venturing all over that. But oh, brilliant! Absolutely. This is Whaligoe Steps. It's called. Oh, Michael's come down in the end on his phone, checking the football, I think. So, all we've got to do now
One of the men said it's like some 40.
is get back up.
I said to him. This stop we've just arrived at is
Old Castle of Old Wick. And as you can see, it's an old derelict castle over there. Now Lynn has gone all the way down there to have a look. I'm absolutely shattered from that walk up Whaligoe steps, to be fair, so I'm not walking around there. I was going to put the drone over, but it really is dead windy, so obviously I can't really do that. But over there is wow, look. And it goes out. Stunning scenery. I keep using that word stunning, I know, but that's because it is stunning. Absolutely wonderful. And there, of course, is the ruin. Obviously you can't see the other side. It would have been great to get the drone over, but unfortunately, as I say, just a little bit too windy. Lynn's over there. She wanted to see, she loves the castle ruins and stuff, so I said, well, you walk on. She might give us a wave if she spots us. Lynn! There you are. That's the best we're going to get. We had a beautiful cooked breakfast this morning to last us for the day. We had the fish and chips last night, which was ravenous. But there we are. We go around there. And we've parked up the van. It's just there, Michael, on his phone, wanting to watch the football. So, there we are. There's a chair over there if you wanted to sit on. So that's the Castle of Old Wick.